Bold touch low, double delta NQ on the 5. Fib.NQ on the 39. Double delta NQ on the 7.
Alrighty then, mic check, mic check. Let's get to it. Alrighty then, good morning, good morning. 14 hours left on our Father's Day sale. Let's go to some checklists. Don't forget 80%, I'm sorry, 90% off. I'm so used to 80% with Apex, but it's 90% off. Holy shnikes. Get it while it's hot. Apex extended their offer a little while longer, so make sure you guys grab an Apex account or 2 or 3. They let you go up to 20 accounts, and now you can buy them in 5-packs. So if you're going to use the trade copier, whether using ours or using one that's more complex, there are a lot of trade copiers that have all kinds of crazy. I won't say crazy. Okay, maybe I'll call it crazy. I mean, there's some stuff like, I don't know, convert from mini to micro and all kind. I mean, anything you can imagine that you want to do in a trade copier, there are trade copiers out there now to do just about anything. Ours is very straightforward. It's like you want everything that executes in this one, execute on that one. Now, whether you want the lightweight speed of something that is lightweight and just does its job, or if you want all the other fancy bells and whistles, take your pick. But you can buy Apex accounts in batches of 5 now. So if you want to grab 10 or 20 accounts over there, use code ALGOBOX would be awesome. Helps out our tech support team. Also, we are still not at a route where we can qualify for giveaways. Unfortunately, we just don't have enough people using the Apex accounts to do giveaways with them. But hey, maybe one day. But if you guys are using our code, that would be fantastic. Thanks for using that. We have a lot of people using live accounts here. Our system's really good. You guys see for yourself. Yesterday was a windfall day. type !windfall in our Discord and watch that video. Today I'm going to be very cautious, okay? A couple of ways to I mean, there's override. If I come in here, I'm going to trade, then I'm going to override the windfall, post-windfall scenario. What is the post-windfall scenario? Well, number one, because I did so well yesterday, the market almost, it's like it's got this thing. It's like it knows that I absolutely crushed it yesterday. And so therefore today I owe it double. I'm joking. The market doesn't care about me or you or anybody else about what's going on with us. However, I know that whatever volatility came in that day, oftentimes there are back-to-back days that can shift completely when there is that much movement, which there was yesterday. I mean, every move was a big move, was it not? It was insane. Started out the morning there, I was, it was a very odd day yesterday for me. So starting off with basically a no list kind of day, but turned into like a perfect trading day, like absolutely perfect. I stayed at the desk working on a lot of things and just had the trade windows open, and just every trade was just so easy yesterday. Am I right? Did you guys have the same thing? Type it there in the chat, or if you're watching this later on, let me know your day yesterday. Was that not just like one of the easiest days you've seen in a long time? Now again, easy is relative. I think that some people like a market that just keeps going one direction. They just keep, buying the dip, or, buying every retracement or whatever. So maybe that's easy for you. Our system, we could trade anything. However, the movement right after an entry is key. Like yesterday, everything reacted quickly. It was almost as though there was it wasn't like there wasn't a news driving event in there. All of the technicals were hitting yesterday. Like it was almost a purely technical day. Amazing. Now, the moves were also large. I mean, it was putting out 40, 50, 100 ticks like this over and over again. Big moves, big swiping moves up and down, both directions. Now, that leads into the following day. There could be a lot of that action following into today, but it may not be the same as yesterday. And I have seen that the biggest win days are followed by the biggest lose days, and vice versa. Sometimes you have the biggest loser days, and then the biggest win day comes in on the next day. At the same time, most people don't play it the opposite. Oftentimes when they have the worst day ever, they just sit out the following day. But what I have found is that some of the easiest days come right after someone's very, very hard day. So that windfall plays in both directions. If you had a very bad day, you have to kind of get back on the horse and go, yeah, but tomorrow it's going to be the opposite of everything that this life teaches you. And by life, I'm doing air quotes here. Your mom and all the well-meaning people in your life are like, well, maybe you should just take a little break, Johnny. Maybe you just need to step away. You don't get better by stepping away. You get better by going back and getting on the horse, okay? Pretend as though, these things it's like going to war, okay? You need to be in the game, be in the battle, execute, even when you don't feel well or don't feel well about your situation. Oh man, I just did really bad yesterday. Tuck tail and don't play. Literally, your best and easiest day often comes after the worst day, because whatever happens in these scenarios, these swathing moves kind of come in batches, and they will come back to back. Go back and talk to anybody who's been around the markets for a long period of time. Ask them what happened on their biggest win day and the following day, and vice versa. Well, of course, most of them do what I just said earlier. So most of them don't even know that the best day comes after the worst day. Most of them don't even know. Why? Because most people go and they tuck tail and like, oh, maybe I'll just go and sit on my couch today, drink some booze to, lick my wound. That's bad. Don't do that. Get on the horse. Okay. I'm telling you, a lot of years of experience here. And I'm telling you that in my studies, it's like, wow, that hard day, look at the next day. It was so easy. Like, look at that play right there. So easy, so easy, so easy, so easy. So hopefully you're hearing the message here. And if you aren't getting it from me, go watch a whole video on it and lock it in. So I had a huge windfall day yesterday. So coming into today, I know that it's probably gonna, I had so easy yesterday. Today is probably gonna be hard. And that's the mentality I'm walking into this day with. Now, I can override my ism by knowing that that occurs, and I can do something about it. So either one, I could just completely sit out today, not trade at all, or I could come in here and just know I am going to be extreme level cautious. I made so much money yesterday that I could just come into today and just go, let me just go, you know, maybe I'm just going to go come in here and go dink. Maybe I'll just bunt the ball. All right. So, but I'm not giving the market my money back. Like I'm not giving a dime back. That's what I am thinking. I am coming into this day going, I'm not handing you a dime. Anytime I get offsides, even on the first set of plays or whatever, I am in, I'm out, and I'm done. Okay, I'm not going to have it. I'm not going to get into some situation where the market's going to tempt me to try to come in and be emotionally driven and start throwing, you know, extra contracts at it. The other thing is oftentimes after a huge win day, you're coming in, you're so confident because you've got such a, you know, extra buffer in your account because you have just, you know, nailed it, that you overplay on the following day. I think that might also contribute to those. There's lots of things that I think contribute to why. So watch that video and you'll hear all of those. And I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want to be like, yeah, well, you know, yesterday was so good, like I could take a little extra risk today because for whatever reason, that multiplier goes in the wrong direction on the following day. Okay, everybody get it? Post windfall. So today I'm coming in extra cautious. The good news is let's just follow the rules and the tools, and it'll kind of do the work for me. Speaking of tools and rules, let me zoom back here for just a minute and take a peek at where we're going. So I've got 5 trades. I'm going to work with these 5 trades up here, and we're going to go toe in the water. That's what that TIW stands for. Toe in the water, quarter position, half position, full plus. Now, it doesn't mean that every trade I'm actually going to do that. I just wanted something there to remind me that I want to increase my trade size from trades 1 through 5 as I start to go this direction. So if I take a loser right off the bat, well, the next one I want to go plus 1 or 2 contracts on the next one. And then I want to go up a little bit more just in case. So let's say you have 2 losers in a row. Okay, and then on this third one, I really want to hit a winner right here. And if I have sized appropriately, this one will wipe out the loss from the prior 2. If that occurs, this is just the scenario. Now, oftentimes we just get this, right? I just get winner, and then we go over here to a bonus and it's chicken dinner. Okay, winner. This happens all the time. Okay, we get two winners and we hit that bonus and we're done. Okay, that may happen. That very well may happen here today. Now, what is all this up here? Tomorrow is we're only mid of the week. We're not even close to full auto Friday, but come full auto Friday, we'll go through the settings and stuff up here. But if you want to take a screenshot of my area here, take a screenshot, zoom in. You're probably on a smaller machine. Remember, this is a 4K screen that I've got going on here. Top left, I've got 6 instruments running on full auto up top, and I've got it locked in with my ALGO Trade Command Center right here, locked in at 1150, so that it will automatically close out all positions and lock in about $1,000 of profit. So I've got my bots doing the work up there. Let's pull up the checklist, type exclamation mark checklist in the Discord chat, and you'll get a copy of this in the Discord. And I'm going to go through this. ISP and broker data feed connections, already got that going here this morning, obviously. And let's check our other items. One thing I didn't check was yep, there it is. It's back on. Real-time protection. Windows will turn this back on for you all the time. Make sure this is turned off. Windows loves to flip this back on for you. Real-time protection, let's turn that off. We don't want any stutters or lag while we are trading. It's just like any great gamer. It's going to turn off all of those performance-based settings. We also have 13 other settings. Type exclamation mark performance in the chat. That command will pop up 2 videos where you can walk through all 13 of those Windows tweaks to get your game running at its top. No micro stutters or any of that kind of stuff. We want a smooth execution while we are trying to compete. I mean, we are literally competing. Don't think that the markets are just a thing we're going here. You're competing against traders around the world. You're competing against the institutional bots, institutional players and traders, guys who do this for a living. If you're coming in and only doing this as a part-time thing, it's perfectly fine. You may actually see that today here, because I'm going to come in here. I'm going to knock this thing out of the park. I'm going to hit play for a couple of minutes, and I'm going to be in and out and done. Speaking of in and out and done, the bot's just locked in $1,000 profit. So I'm going to turn off full auto across 6 instruments up top as I turned on the live stream there this morning. I enabled the bot. You might have seen me clicking through the buttons there. Arm long, arm short, full auto, Enigma on. And there is our auto take profit triggered. Congratulations. 1150 was hit. Now, what did I actually take on the day? 1101.48. Now, mind you, that's slippage and commissions in there, which is why I have it a little higher than just 1,000. Like, why don't I just do $1,000, Vinny? If you said you want to make $1,000, I need to do it a little bit higher than that because slippage on the exit and commissions taking into account all that. I just want to make sure it's, I don't want to say make sure, but I would like to lock in $1,000. So about 1,100 there. Bots are already done there on the morning here while I was talking about how I was going to execute today because it's a post windfall day, right? Bob, I was just thinking about you again this morning. Hey, happy Father's Day, sir. Glad we got to touch base there on Father's Day. I think probably you and is that our favorite job? I feel like it's my favorite job being a dad, you know, and I bet you might feel the same. I know you a little bit. Is that not isn't that your favorite job? Like being a dad is so cool. It really is. Love being the dad. Happy Father's Day, sir, again. And congrats. Hopefully blessings on you and the family. It's great to see you, sir. Sorry to miss a lot. Hey man, it's cool, dude. I'm just worried about you, man. Hope you're doing well. Must be super busy with the stuff you got going on there. But hey man, it's always a pleasure to see you. Great to see you, my friend. So we locked in with the 1,000 there on the command center. We've got 8 minutes till the US Open. Let's get through the rest of our list here. I want to make sure my hotkeys are turned on. It's another one of those hardware items on the list. Here, there we go. Check. Hot list. I mean, hotkeys. Hotkeys is on the list. And the next one is news. Let's turn the news on. Day of the week. We're right in the middle of the week. Wednesday. Do we have FOMC today? I don't think so. No. I see at 1:30 there's BOC meeting minutes. Well, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I do not see FOMC. So no FOMC Wednesday kind of day. Last week was contract rollover, holidays, earnings. Micron reports after hours. I did hear about that big one there after hours. It's more going to be important if you're trading the afternoon session. So earnings wise, let's move on. Gears, I'm on 5s, still super high volatility recently. So I'm going to continue to play on the 5s for my entry chart. Contract dates, we're good there. 39 on the NQ for the range. We put that in from Monday. Don't forget, we run optimizations for you. Because it's a windfall day or post windfall day, I'm going to spend some time today at our coffee break and I'm going to talk you through how we stay in tune with the markets. We're going to talk about a sliding window of time, how we run our optimizations to be able to anticipate the sliver for today. How do we take price in the price action from the left? Like, let's say that this was the last 2 weeks of information. Or maybe just in simpler terms, let's say that this is 5 days, and this is a 1 day sliver, and that this little area here represents today. I run the optimization here, anticipating how to predict this little sliver right here. How we do that? How do we predict this following sliver? If I am going to go these 2 weeks, how do I do this next week or day or sliding window of time? We'll talk about that there during our coffee time window, but we actually do that optimization for you on Sunday night as we go into the new week. So make sure you've got the proper range locked in on your wave chart, and that is one of the items on our list. Let's do that real quick. Let's lock in the tide and the wave here this morning. So tide and wave. The tide is somewhere here. Hold on. Out of the way. There we go. Tide up, wave down. The tide is green.
Harmonic NQ on the 5.
Wave
NQ on the 5.
is red. Okay, so we've got plays in both directions. We don't have a scenario here where we've got both of the top time frames in one single direction, so we do not have to stick on one side here this morning. And it's as easy to read that. It's very simple. With our system, it is this is the tide, so I'm looking at the 89 range, high time frame play here. What color is the channel? Okay, this one is green. We've got greens on this one, and let's move over the wave. The next one down, you see the red channel. Oops. Or okay, we've got the red channel here. So my tide is green, my wave is red. I'm gonna lock that in there, knowing that tells me that I'm gonna be able to take plays in both directions. And I, as a bear player in general, I got a good chance to take some swipes now. Remember, I need to keep reminding myself it's a post windfall day. Okay, I need to be very cautious here. Okay, I want to take a swipe at this right here, but again, I'm going to make sure that I've got all my ducks in a row before I start taking any trades here this morning. I want to be extra cautious. 4 minutes to the US Open still. Nice little enigma, hit the target right there. Easy 35 ticks. Look like a little bit more than that, but not enough to write home about. Like on a scenario where I've got the nerd red over here, which we do, nerd red, red arrow, and this only gave up target one. A little bit odd. Okay, I can already start to see the fishy stuff come in. That should have given 50 ticks. That only gave 35 from the enigma. Okay, how do we know it's 35? ET35 right there. Okay, enigma target set 35 for my 5 area. I'm on the 5s here. Remember, if you have gone through our training and you see the lower time frames, that's because at that time the volatility was much lower, but you'll learn how to shift gears using our system as well. I know we're covering a lot here. There's a lot to cover, but at the same time, there's a lot in your car. There's a lot of dials going on your front dashboard of your car, but would you consider would you say driving is hard? It's not. Okay, over time, you just get used to where all the buttons are, and just like driving, sit down in your vehicle, everything you need, nothing you don't. Let's get to it. Although speaking of, hey Bob, if you're still here, I don't know if you got time later today, but I'd like to talk to you about GEX. All right, I keep hearing GEX, and I know you've had some dabbles in it. Would like your opinion on it. I'm working on some stuff to, I'm trying to picture how I want to visualize GEX on our charts, but I have heard you and a couple others who were interested, and you like to use the GEX levels, and I'm like, okay, well let's look at it. Do you guys want to see it in ALGO box? And some people said they did. So I've seen other competitors out there how they visualize GEX, and I don't know if you like that way or if there's another way. If you would take whatever you're currently using for GEX and go, how would you improve it? Right, let's do an improved version of GEX if possible, or if it's perfect the way that you guys like it already, let's do it. But I want to make it so that you don't have to have you really don't have to have others. There's that nice move. Okay, so the enigma did give up. I was surprised, like, how did that only give T1 scenario here where you've got red? Okay, well, we came back up to it 3 times, and then we got a nice beautiful dropout for that enigma. So anybody take this enigma play this morning there on the 5s? Nice 12.7. Gave it target 1, and then we hit a couple of times. It was really trying to give you the head fake. It was like, going up, I'm going up. Nope. Nope, don't think so. Another enigma with a moonshot, power moonshot, actually, down to another target 1 here. We got 1 minute till the US Open. Let's finish out this checklist here. MACV Ultimate's on, speedometer, good. P&L cadence, we just talked about that. Very important here today. My P&L cadence. I got to be extra cautious. I'm already up 1,000 on the day here, so I'm okay. But we got 30 seconds to the US Open. Let's get to it. I don't know if I put this up earlier. Forgot to do that there this morning as well. Don't forget, trading is risky. Yada, yada, yada. Welcome aboard. Thanks for hanging out. Let's get the checklist out of the way here. Reset the music. Let's go. Crack the knuckles. 20 seconds. Take that last sip of coffee. Hit that like button. It's good juju for you. Get that good karma going. Do something nice for somebody else. Do that. Be nice to me. And let's see if the markets will be nice to you here. Do unto others as you'd have others do unto you. You know, let's say that you're out there doing all this live streaming stuff. Would you like people to hit the like button?
Market or open imbalance.
All right, then hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's go.
Nasdaq 1.
There's the US Open.
4 million. Dow 30 sell side 4.4 million. And Mag 7.
Generally, I want to sit on hands for the first 5 minutes. I do not need to take any trades during that first 5 minutes. However, if a perfect play setup shows up, we can take that. At the same time, what am I doing today? I am extra cautious. Whatever played in super easy for me yesterday, I just mentally say it's not going to happen today. That's how I override my ability to play here today. Okay. Otherwise, I should really just be sitting out because I want to hold on to that nest egg that I hit yesterday. Right. It's prep time. So you do a monster day, following day, we want to keep that in the bank. You know what I mean? Good morning, Els. Great to see you. Let's see. Oh, Elise, my bad. Let me. Oh, I didn't get the text chat on screen here. Let's do that.
Opening 21% higher.
Super chat.
100 little changed.
There it goes. Get a little sliver on there. Oop, there we go. Vinny, could you post your Enigma settings in Discord when you get a chance, please? I think they're right here. But I can look into that. It's L1. Is there another setting? I mean, there's... Oh, I guess this setting. 35 for the target. But I'm on L1. It's right there. If anybody ever wants the Enigma parameter settings that I've got for that.
Double delta NQ on the 7. Enigma long on the Y.
Hey, what's up, Titus?
Divergence down NQ on the 7. Alpha delta NQ on the Enigma short on the NQ4.
I don't have the same ones that I do. Okay.
Alpha omega down NQ on the 9. Enigma short on the
Data series could be. Let's see what my data series is set to.
This is shares of gold miners.
I'm set to 3 days still.
Gold prices fall below $4,000 an ounce.
Currently, it's Wednesday, so I should really be on 1 day of data. I could change that right now, but I'm not going to change. The market's moving super fast. All right. Whoa, look at this wild child. Okay, I want to slap this. I hate that I'm taking play hit the open here. All right, this might be exactly what I just talked about. Here we go. I got tempted into a play there on that Enigma at the open line. 10.7. I want to bail on this as quickly as possible here. This is... I'm going to pull half there at my POE. I'm going to add in one more time there. Oh, I got slipped on that entry. All right, is Cypher add on that? We've got an Enigma on the 9s over on the right, so I do think we have a 100 tick potential opportunity here. A 16.4. There's an 11.2 trying to add in on that position. Is this going to skunk me? Look at this. It's right here. It's happening right here. This Enigma is being blown through. Look at this move. What is this? What is this craziness? Just what I was talking about. And here I am playing into plays pre 5 minutes. I couldn't help myself to like, just don't trade for the first 5 minutes, Vinny. Can you do it? No, I had a perfect play set up there. It was like, I want to take that. Already breaking my... be super cautious. I just threw sheets to the wind there. Good morning, Mike Thompson. Good to see you, sir. All right, here's another Enigma. I'm going to pull half at my POE. Let's see if we get... can I get... There's another Enigma. I'm going to add in right there. I got a double Enigma right here. All right, come on now. See if we can get 50 out. I don't like that we're at strong buy, though. So strong buy. Yes, still pointing up. Another Enigma. 3 Enigmas in a row in a cluster. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, it's not going to get much better than that. Targets filled. There we go. Enigma target 35. Can I get 50 out? There's 100 ticks. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Well, only got $380 out of that awesome play, sadly. Because... what was that? All right. I'm already testing the market's patience. It has none for me. It has no love for Vinny today. No surprise, because it's like, yeah, but you nailed it yesterday, so now you owe me double. I don't know, man. There might actually be some spirit of the market that knows. Make him pay today, bro. I don't know. That's a beautiful super. I should just swipe at that again. I really should. This is a play. This is a good play. I'm gonna get slipped on it. Yeah, I'm getting slipped. All right, and close it again. All right, this is a I mean, there's all kinds of reasons to take this. This is a super AO and a mega late Nate, all in the same location, right where the cluster previously was. That's a great play any other day. I'm just scared. I am just telling you right now, I am playing scared today, y'all. That's target one. I mean, that's trade one and trade number two. And I'm done. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, now let's focus on that bonus. We got away with a couple there. This market already is doing the super way too fast here. We're at 210 BPM. Wild child movement now already this morning. Again, if you're new, don't trade NQ, okay? Right now, this is wild markets. I know it's super exciting to jump in here and rodeo clown it. Unless you have spent some time on the keys, don't get brought to your knees on the NQ, all right? If you're new, don't trade NQ. Give RTY a try. That's the rhyme and the reason, trying to help you out. I've been doing this a long time. I'm just telling you, NQ is not the place to start in this environment. This environment is so fast. RTY is a perfect speed, okay? RTY, look at her. Look at her. Look, a nice little movement. Double cross off the top. So smooth and buttery smooth on RTY. Just go give RTY a try, okay? It's a little bit slower, same stuff, okay, but just not as big of moves and all kind of whatnot. It's not as sexy to play, but you know, sometimes you just want it to work, okay? You don't need to drive the Ferrari, you know, like get the Beamer out, you know, hit the, just have a nice reliable vehicle that just gets you from point A to point B. You don't have to do it fancy, you know what I'm saying? Korea, all the way out there. What's up, buddy? What's up, Dobby? Staying up late for the live stream out there. Awesome. I only trade the ES these days. NQs for the heavy hitters. Dude, you know, yeah, ES, as ES points, so NQ goes. So I like to kind of have this one on screen. I'm probably going to do that now that you remind me. I swear, so it must be a... I don't know. I'm extra superstitious here today with the post-windfall day here. And let's see if I can get this the right size. How about that? Okay, double dot inside, but they're just pushing straight through. They are breaking stuff. I mean, I want to take a swipe at this too. I'm going to toe in the water here on this one. I think this might be my bonus. There's a double dot inside a crab.
So WTI
Let's see if it's crabby.
$60 a barrel, the first time since March 4th.
20. Can I get 35 ticks out of it? Don't go 30 against me. There we go. Target 1 and target 2. Let's go. Beautiful. Mega late Nate inside a crab plus a double dot. There was a double dot there as well. Lots of confluence. Double dot. Mega late Nate. PRZ cross. Power PRZ cross. Short. Exit on the bottom of the channel. 56 ticks plus when I press the button there. 2,400 on trades 1, 2, and 3. Winner, winner, chicken dinner plus a bonus. And the bots did a little job there this morning for us as well. Don't want to discount their work. Hey, they're good employees. Well, quite a dip there this morning. Yikes. That's all right. Learn to love the dips. Again, don't dismay. Okay, come back, play well, execute well. The money will follow. Okay, we start from the drop here. Okay, this move from here to here. What's the move? 4,000 to 3,500. That's 7K. Okay, that's a $7,000 move from the low. Okay, but we had a little up and then whoa. I mean, that move was crazy. That move was absolutely insane there this morning, there at that open on that first play. And I already knew, like, it's a cautious, should be playing as a cautious day here. I don't want to give the market back a dime from yesterday. Not happening. But being that mentally extra cautious, I do think that that mental prep for me, even if I don't get a perfect set of plays, I am looking for the exits in my plays. It's just keeping me from trying to be a hero here today on these plays. Now, that was the high. It was a beautiful play here, and yes, it gave way more. Okay, but again, I am extra cautious. This was a huge move now. Look at this move. Anybody hold this out? Anybody not have a windfall day and just playing normal today? 342, still going down. Let's see how far that goes. Move here.
NQ on the
basically 400 ticks. I mean, there she goes. She's still going more. Wow, I can't click the... It's moving so fast, I can't even grab the tips of this. 466 ticks now. It's gonna be in some 500 tick move there. Down to the 5.3 for the pop-up. 466 ticks that the that I left on the table. Yeah, thanks. I get it. All right, ES pointing down as ES points so NQ goes. Let's see if we get some continuation here. There's an Enigma. All right, I'll take it. I'm way behind. Wow, did y'all see how hard I got slipped on that? That is not a good sign. All right, I'm gonna pull half there, and I'm gonna close right there quickly. Again, ES pointing down over here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a swipe. I mean, if I get a 24.5 Enigma, I'm gonna want to take that. Extra cautious there, putting down 5K on that one. That hump is looking a little better.
Chevron down.
Now, there we go.
Exxon down 2.5. ConocoPhillips down 2%. Occidental Petroleum down 3%.
Two-finger NQ on the 5.
Another Enigma right after it. Red dot. Okay, bears are in control. How do we know? Single dot by itself, holding, right? Bears are in control. It immediately reacted to the first dot. Bears are in control, full control right now. So look for a play to the short side. Double cross, double move. Target down below.
Good dot NQ on 39.
Cross right in front. Close it out. Being a little ganky on the way down. Gunky. A little ganky.
Binance vows to stay in the EU, make new bid to operate there.
So just so everybody knows, like, so I'm done for the day, right? I have winner chicken dinner. I got my bonus. I even got a little extra one in there. Okay, but I'm again extra cautious post windfall day. I'm good. I'm good where we're at there on the day. Walking away with a positive after a giant windfall day the day before. Did plenty well. Happy to walk away with a winning day. Ooh, double delta shift. What a drop. Is it gonna give the 75 tick up move? It did. That looks like 100 ticks. Wow. So remember, after a double delta shift side by side like that, I'm usually looking for a 75 tick play out of it to grab the bag. Yep, 100 tick opportunity in there, and plenty to get that 75 ticks off of it. Followed up with a delta shift and a 4.5 top of channel. Rocks it all the way back down, probably almost 200 ticks, I bet. No, 150. And don't got my estimator working quite right there this morning. Big green dot on the 89s. Let's see, are we going to get a bounce here? Cautious. This is on the 89, highest time frame. Putting in divergence, bottom of the channel, green dot. Watch for the head fake and a trap. Be careful. Right here.
NQ on the 7. Enigma short NQ on the 5. Divergence down NQ.
Basic shares down 2.7%.
NQ on the 39. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 7. Harmonic NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 7 on the 39. Good dot NQ on the 39.
Okay, a nice Enigma play right there. Yep.
China, so
easy breezy one right there.
On Statistical Corporation through 2029.
Enigma short on the NQ7.
Let me press F right there. Okay, I'll be right back here. Need to take a quick break, and I'll be right back here. Be cautious. It's a lot of speed. Look at that. The speed says too fast right there. Even right now, we're at 225 BPM on the 5s. Okay, super fast on NQ. Like I said, slow down. Trade some RTY.
Divergence down NQ on the 9. Delta shift NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega Harmonic NQ on the 5. Divergence down NQ on the NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 9. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 39. Enigma long on the NQ4. Bull touch hot. Bull touch hot. Fib.NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Enigma long on the NQ. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5. NQ on the 9. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega down NQ. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega down NQ. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 39. Divergence down NQ on the 9. Enigma short on the RTY2. Harmonic NQ on the 7. Fib.NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 7. Enigma long on the Harmonic NQ on the 7. Harmonic NQ on the 9. Harmonic NQ on the 5. Fib.NQ on the 7. Fib.NQ on the 39. Divergence up NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega on the 7. Fib.NQ on the 39. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Double delta NQ Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 9. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 7. Full touch low. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 39. Full touch low. Harmonic NQ on the 5. Double delta NQ on the 7. Two finger NQ on the 39. Full touch low. Harmonic NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 9. Double delta NQ on the 9. Delta shift NQ on the 39. Harmonic NQ on the 5. Harmonic NQ on the 7. NQ on the 5. Enigma long on the NQ4. Delta shift NQ on the 39. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Divergence down NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 7. Enigma short on the RTY2. Double delta NQ on the 39.
So just a heads up, Netanyahu is due to be speaking. Just found a live video here. He hasn't started yet. Not sure what time he's expected to speak, but there is a video. We can pop it on the feed for you when he starts speaking.
Divergence down NQ on the 39 on the 5. Fib.NQ on the 7. Divergence down NQ on the 9. Harmonic NQ on the
Just
7.
a reminder, at the top of the hour, we get the US new home sales units. Forecast 0.6399 million, prior 0.622 million.
Double delta NQ on the 5.
New home sales change month to month, forecast 3.2%, prior minus 6.2%.
FIB.NQ on the 7. Harmonic NQ on the 5. Two finger NQ on the 39. Harmonic NQ on the 5. Double delta NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5. Harmonic NQ on the 9. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 7. Harmonic NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega down on the 7 on the 5. FIB.NQ on the 39. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 9. Enigma short on the NQ4.
Seeing shares of FedEx falling 1.8% after company reports lower Q4 margins in core delivery segment. ECB's Cipollone says no risk for financial stability for digital euro. Impact on banks from digital euro is really tiny.
FIB.NQ on the 7. Divergence down NQ on the 9. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 7. FIB.NQ on the 39. Enigma short on the NQ7.
Just keep an eye on the S&P 500, seeing a bit of a rise in the S&P 500. No news headlines to back up the move. ECB's Cipollone says no risk for financial stability from digital euro.
Enigma short on the NQ. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 9. Divergence up NQ on the 9. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5. Enigma short on the NQ7. FIB.NQ on the 7. Harmonic NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 7. FIB.NQ on the 7. Divergence down NQ on the 9. Harmonic NQ on the 7 9. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 9. Harmonic NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5. Divergence up NQ on the 9. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 7. NQ on the 5. Enigma long on the NQ4.
S&P 500 extends gains to 0.5%.
Enigma long on the NQ4. Harmonic NQ on the 5. FIB.NQ on the 7. Divergence down NQ on the 99. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega down NQ on the 9. Enigma long on the NQ. Double shift NQ on the 5. Double delta NQ on Alpha Omega down NQ on the 7. NQ on the 5. Enigma short on the NQ4. Harmonic NQ Omega down NQ on the 5. Omega down NQ on the 7. Double delta NQ on the 5.
5 minutes ago to begin the US new home sales units forecast 0.6399 million, prior 0.622 million. US new home sales change month to month forecast 3.2%, prior minus 6.2%.
Harmonic NQ on the 5. Divergence NQ on the 5. Alpha Delta NQ on the 7. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 9. Harmonic NQ on the 5. Fib dot NQ on the 7. Fib dot NQ on the 39. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Fib dot NQ on the 7. 2 finger NQ on the 39. Harmonic NQ on the 5. Harmonic NQ on the 5. 39. Harmonic NQ on the 92. Harmonic NQ on the 5. Harmonic NQ on the 7. 2 finger NQ on the 39. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Divergence up NQ on the 39.
Wow. Hold. Ooh, whoa, look at this.
Harmonic NQ on the 5.
11.9.
Enigma long on the NQ4.
B down check. Holy shnikes. Yeah, and this is what I mean. This is the type of stuff that will show up the day after a windfall day that will just, I mean, it could ruin your day. It could make your day. There's a double delta shift in there indicating the big shift. High time frame. This is the 39 optimized range. Big move out of there. That 89, let's check on that real quick.
Enigma short on the NQ7.
We did show, okay, so yeah, the big pop up there. And then basically, I wouldn't say head fake because it tends to mean up, but basically down move, head fake.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 5.
Rock set up there. How many bars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Like basically 16 bars to the top side. Top of the channel. Tap it one more time. Divergence from the top, bringing it back down. But these are giant moves, right? And this is what I mean where being extra cautious after a windfall day, it can definitely come back the following day, and it may be the same type of movement, but it just may, you know, you'd only have to catch off, you know, be off on one spot, and then you're in a bad spot, right? 9:58, so 2 minutes till news. We have news at 10 a.m. Let's see. Financial Juice says yes, new home sales coming in 1 minute 40 seconds. New home sales units count, sales change month over month, so kind of two report numbers coming out, home sale related. Eli nailed it. That his trading day nice. $3,100 there for Eli there this morning. I believe he also said it was his birthday today. Happy birthday! Shout outs to Eli there, and throwing down 3K on the day. Definitely puts a smile on your face on the birthday. Why not? If anyone could help adjust what's
out to get the US housing data.
You're also in 3 days of data. Okay, well I don't know. Data feed. I'm on a CQG data feed. Brian, what data feed? Just curious. What data feed are you using? Oh, you're welcome, Brian. Eli. Yeah, hope you do something fun there on the birthday. Does someone know where the double cross double move audio comes from? Been playing that dance music too much. LOL. Double cross double move in the Flowmaster crosses. So Flowmaster cross, right? Double crosses are the white crosses. So that audio is in the Flowmaster crosses. Citric answering your question there. Okay, here comes the news. Watch out for the violence.
0.580 million, 0.580 million lower than the forecast of 0.6399 million. Home sales change month to month, minus 7.3%, minus 7.3% lower than the forecast of 3.2%.
We do have a shift now. Tide and Wave are both red now. So I'm gonna make that shift here.
2-finger NQ on the 30.
Tide and Wave, both red. I would not be taking a long, right? That's my whole thing. Is like now,
Enigma long on the NQ.
it's all bear. Okay, look for a bear, play it. All right, there's a nice Enigma right there, calling the top there with the dot. Wow, look at this dropout from that 259 ticks within seconds. It's this wild movement out of the news event there.
Oil prices hit lowest since the start of the Iran.
Several Enigmas to have executed on there. Let's see, the Enigma panel Platinum Edition on the top left, is that available on the trial?
Passenger airline.
Yes, it is. If so, how do you bring it up? So you go through the training videos. No, you know what? I'm not going to tell you. Reaction. Watch the videos, please, guys and gals. I did kind of a rant video the other day on the 2-week free trial. What you should be doing in your 2-week free trial. Here's my problem. I've given it to you free, so you don't put any value to it. I am going to start charging for our trial. Okay, and it's going to be more specific around what you need to be doing, because I don't know why you guys won't do it. It blows my mind. Yeah, maybe I grew up in a different era where I actually think that, oh, you know, I'm supposed to do what the teacher told me to do or whatever. I don't know what's up. But you go through the 8-day boot camp playlist. Now you're like, it's 8 days. Maybe I should rename this. It's like, it's just 8 videos. But it was an 8-day boot camp when we originally did it. It was recorded. It's just 8 videos. Watch the 8 videos, son. Watch the 8 videos. And no, I'm not going to tell you which one it's in. But I can tell you, it's probably not one of our first concepts. These things need to build on each other. You need to know how to use it. You don't just, oh, I'm just going to push these buttons and let it go. Well, it's just starting a trial, so I'll just do whatever I want. I think that you are prepping for a great, I don't want to say job, because job means just over broke. This isn't a job. This is ownership. I believe that our system is more like a franchise. You become like a franchise owner. You own the business, the franchise, because we give you the tools and the rules. That's kind of what I feel like if you open up a Chick-fil-A, what do they give you? You build the building, and then they tell you how you should run it. They give you the kind of the guide to do it. You can, I mean, but you could do a terrible job.
Nasdaq 100.
I mean, you could, and you ruin your franchise, but you are, you know, a representative of one of them. Anyway, I'm going off my tangents here. Go through the videos. It will walk you through how to do it, right? But yes, you can definitely add that to your chart. Yes, it's freely available in the 2-week free trial. You know, at my own behest, that, you know, I had somebody come the other day, like, they have a great offer. By the way, you'll get a secret offer, a one-time secret offer in your 2-week free trial if you start the 2-week free trial. And I've got people who come in here and, like, they won't even, I don't know, like, they like go block their emails then afterwards, so you don't get the special trial. So listen, if you're going to be one of those kind of people, it's like, I want everything, but I want to give nothing. I want everything, but I don't want to participate. This ain't the place for you, okay? And yes, you'll miss out on offers. By the way, our newsletter, have y'all seen our awesome newsletter? Shout outs to George, coming down with throwing down our awesome newsletter. Let's take a peek at this. If you guys are not on the newsletter, I would suggest you get on it. It's not just some typical sales pitch nonsense. I'm actually trying to give you value in the newsletter. If you sign up for the newsletter on our website, I'm here to give you value, okay? I'm not like your typical, I don't know, I'm just not a normal person, I guess. I also think that I should study and do things, and maybe that's not you. We come from a different era, maybe. I don't know what's up, but just go through the training. Like, it's 8 videos. It's free, but why don't you pretend like you paid $10,000 for it? Because it's worth hundreds of thousands. This is literally, you could come over here, do 100K a year. You could. You absolutely could. Now, I can't guarantee that. Obviously, I'm not making you some guarantee that you're going to make 100K a year. I think it's very, very possible. I don't think that there's another system out there that can do what we do with simply approaching the markets like a video game. 5 trades, have video game style executions. Nice Enigma right there. I should take a short right there off of that right there. It's probably going to hit the target. Yep, there it is. Another target. But I care for you enough to tell you, like, do the things, do the right things. Okay. Let's look at this. I got so many emails. Let me go to the one from yesterday. I thought was awesome, so I'm gonna pull it up. Let's see. What was the title?
Enigma long LGC on the 5. NQ on the 39. Harmonic NQ on the 5. Bold touch high.
Oh, now my Outlook's gonna do it. It's like searching. Oh my goodness.
Harmonic NQ on the 5.
Come on, Microsoft. It's an email program. I'm searching for an email address.
Bold touch NQ on the 89.
It's doing searching and it's really?
NQ on the 7.
What is going on with my Outlook? Come on, man. Does anybody have the title of yesterday's newsletter? Newsletter form and submission. Oh.
Harmonic NQ on the 7. Harmonic NQ on the 9.
Too many emails. That one came in the morning and it looked awesome.
Bold touch hot. Pip.NQ on the 7.
Other harmonics guess, ours predict. All right, I think this is it.
Divergence of bold touch on the 9.
Yes. And let me turn off the background thing.
Harmonic NQ on the 5. Enigma long on the NQ4.
All right, let's take a look at this awesome newsletter. If you guys are not in the newsletter, yeah, obviously I would think that you should get on it. The shark is the week. Here we go. Let's squeeze this in. Let me move this out of the way.
Double delta NQ on the 7. Delta shift NQ on the 9. Divergence down NQ on the 9. Harmonic NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega down Alpha Omega down Delta shift down NQ on the 9.
All right. Shark is the strongest. Diamond is the weakest. Most traders see harmonics after the move. We see them before. All the stuff about the PRZ. I thought this was a really great email. You can click on the link right here, watch the harmonic walkthrough, all that kind of whatnot, the Enigma cadence. Yeah, I don't know if this is the strongest format, but hey, you know, we've got a newsletter for you. I think that it would be useful to you. We are working on the format and stuff like that, you know, to make it look professional, that kind of stuff. I think it's a little weird. It's like way far off to the left here. George, I don't know if you can fix some of this, but like, you know, there's what's up with like, it's all the way up against the left over here and stuff. Like, give some margin to it. Like, anyway, we're working on the visuals of the newsletter, but give us a little time. The information in these is awesome, I think. So get on them. You can see some results from myself, some of the members, all that kind of fun stuff. Great newsletter, I think. And we'll work on the format. Like, we're getting it better. You know, always improving. But anyway, and yeah, fun stuff. Okay, what's our time? 10:08. I told you guys we were going to talk through the optimization process, keeping in tune with the markets here. In 2 minutes, we'll talk through how do we stay in tune with the markets. How is it that our system is continuously optimizing? Most systems you need to continuously optimize for, and that's true. Our system will internally optimize every 4 minutes based on the current market conditions on the lower time frames, but the high time frame we do need to lock that in and do a larger time frame area. To tune the higher time frames, and for that, that's not going to be something that you want to do intraday because you're trying to predict the day. So we want to do that at the beginning of the week. So let's talk through that here real quick. Let's get let's draw a little diagram here. Let's see how we can do this here. So let's talk about time and space. What do we do on Sunday evenings? We are going to do the optimization process, and what this does is, so the markets are going to be moving from price, right? We're doing price over time. And let's say that this point right here represents Sunday evening right here. So we want to predict this area here. This is the question mark area. We want to know, well, what's the next week look like? So I want to, let's say that this is representing 1 month.
Corner White House.
hypothetically.
311.
I'm not going to tell you guys exactly what goes into our pie. All right, we have a specific like proprietary way that we come into this, but let's just do some example here. That this is a month of days. So we've got 4 breakdowns of weeks in a month, right? So we have maybe week 1. Let's see if I can do some semi-even lines here. Okay, so a month. So each one of these little sections might represent 1 week of time. And now internally, we run an optimization process that is going to be doing virtual trades internally over a batch of data. So this is built into NinjaTrader, the BOW methodology, backtest, optimize, walk forward, plus Monte Carlo, one of the only platforms that has that all integrated. Most places are people are talking about building their own backtesting, which I think is so dumb. Like, it's so dumb to reinvent the wheel. Get a good platform that has it. I still remember when Pocket Pooper over there, old Rocket Scooter, used to like talk so much mad crap about us using NinjaTrader. Like, talk about ignorance. Like, I have never seen somebody be so ignorant and talk with such level of confidence. But it just also shows that people are stupid, because like they still have tons of viewership. At the same time, I saw the other day, like, they're all like, oh, we're all organic. Dude, I don't know. So one of our researchers was like, so we're looking at the competitor ad stuff, and Rock, did you know that Rocket Scooter's running 14 ads? And I'm like, wait, no, you must have it wrong. Like, they've said that they're all organic and everything. No, they're currently running 14 ads, and I'm like, show me, ads for what? And they're literally got 14 ads running to, you know, go over there, like Captain Giveaway over there. Anyway, it's funny, but they talked so much crap about NinjaTrader, and now what are they using? Now they're using NinjaTrader, right? They always eventually catch up and figure out that we already knew it. Like 10 years ago, we already knew. Okay, we've been doing this for 10 years, publicly available on the NinjaTrader platform. NinjaTrader has the backtest, optimize, and walk forward all built in. An amazing platform, always has been. You know, they got bought by Kraken because they saw the value, and before that, NinjaTrader bought Tradeovate. I mean, just, it's a great app, okay? Great platform to be on. So the backtest, don't recreate the wheel, okay? Backtest, optimize, walk forward. So optimize, B-O-W, we're gonna focus right here. We need to run an optimization process each week, because the backtest just tells us, hey, do we have a valuable strategy? Is it something we should work with? That's only 1/3, I'm sorry, more like 1/4 of the battle, because you also need a Monte Carlo at the end to make sure that you didn't curve fit. Okay. Now, if this is over your head, just again, go through our training program, know that we're already handling this for you. Just know it's great. That's all you need to know. But we're going to do this part for you every week on Sunday night, optimization. Now, you can run your own if you want to, you know, do your own thing, and you want to be a platinum member and have the boss level everything. Again, we don't even put the price point or talk about platinum on the website. Maybe we'll add it back later. I don't know. I'm hearing feedback that we should, but at the same time, I get so many questions about platinum, and it's just, it is a waste of my time, because if you haven't been through the program, you don't even know the right questions to ask. It's just a waste of my time, and I do value my time. Okay, so I don't want to waste my time. You don't want to waste yours. And at the same time, like, I'm not here to sell you on platinum. If you want to go platinum, you'll know, but you should be in the program for a while before you decide to go that way. But platinum members can run their own optimizations. Okay, now, so the optimizer here, we're going to run this on Sunday night, and then I'm going to give you the settings to lock in before Monday morning, because we're trying to predict this question mark. This zone right here is undrawn, but we want to draw it from this point right here. We want to predict, what is this going to look like? We're like, well, if that looks like that, then we might be looking like this, or might be looking like this. But what are the movements? How big are the movements recently? And we assume that what has happened recently may happen tomorrow. Now, it's not a guarantee. It is, I mean, there's no guarantees. This next day, something crazy could happen. You know, the Trump effect, any type of scenario could occur and change. But we have to go with, well, what do we generally think? Do we generally think that what's happened recently might continue to happen? Like I said yesterday, big moves yesterday, probably going to continue into today. Did they not? Yes. So we have, with some reliability, can predict that it's going to be something like this. So we're not trying to curve fit this, but we want the best settings for starting off, right? We want to start off on the right foot. That's what I kind of feel like optimizing is doing by getting the proper settings going into a new week, going, okay, based on the most recent information we have, what do we think will happen tomorrow? Or our best guess at predicting what will happen in this new week, since we have weeks of days here, what am I going to get here in this week? And so we want to start to predict that and get the best settings going into the week. If you get that, type a 1 there in the chat. Let's get some interaction there. If you understand, type me a 1 there in the chat. 2 if you're new, and 3 maybe if you're still just here to troll me. I mean, go ahead, do it. Do it. That way our moderators can, you know, find the door for them. That'd be great. It's adorable. It's adorable. Show them the door. Okay. So how do we predict this? We're going to run the optimizer over this period of time, and we're going to find parameter settings that we have programmed in to the system. All these parameters we want to get, but we want to grab particularly a couple of those that are very important. And one of them that we're going to send to you guys is going to be the optimal range for this area for some of our best play setups. Okay, so that's how we get this. This is what we do on Sunday night. We run all of this for you so that you don't have to nerd out. That's why I tell people all the time, is that we do all the nerd work for you. We do all the hard stuff for you. And then you just get to focus on executing, playing the video game. Aren't you glad to have a great team of people supporting what you're doing and running your own franchise in the way that we, you know, hopefully you're trying to, again, you don't have to trade like me. I'm just here to demonstrate how I do it. You can make your own franchise the way you want, but I always recommend people like going, listen, if your way hasn't been working, why don't you give mine a try? My way is not a more difficult way. In fact, I'm trying to simplify my whole process because I want to come in here and not waste time. I want to come here, make a dime, and go on with business. Right? And by business, I mean just go on with life. Like, life is short. Enjoy it. Get that financial freedom. If you want some ALGO box, great time to do it. You got 14 hours left on our current Father's Day sale up there. 13 hours, 42 minutes. Don't forget, Apex is 90% off. Use code ALGOBOX. Helps our team out. You're going to get 90% off. And hopefully we'll get to a point where we've got enough people using our code where they'll give us some giveaway accounts to hook you guys up here in live streams. Thanks for hanging out here for me, Pippi, Robbie, Lunchbot, Mod Squad, Eddie B, and George B. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you in the next one. See ya.